I've told you about those crappy Tiger Electronic hell games. I've even told you about crappy Tiger Electronic action figures. And today we're gonna look at something even crappier. Tiger Electronic watches. Now, I did a video about the handheld game by Tiger, and a lot of you guys said you loved them, and I always thought they were crappy. But I guess at the time they were kind of, well, I'm not going to lie to you, they were crappy even for the time period. Maybe you bought them because you didn't have your Walkman to listen to in the car when you're on a long road trip, but they were crappy. If you angled it just right, you could see all the little pixels of sprite, whatever you call them, or wherever character is supposed to be. Good luck if a game's trying to find something that's hidden. They were crappy, let's be honest, and they killed your battery pretty fast. There wasn't no rechargeable then, you had to put batteries in it. So, we're back today to look at more crap from Tiger Electronics. And like I said in the opening, we also looked at action figures. There were Saved by the Bell. I think they did Full House. They did a lot of crap when it came to figures, or toys, dolls, whatever one you want to call it. But today we're going to take a look when Tiger Electronic took the gameplay from your hand and put it on your wrist. Tiger Electronic made watches. God, you know if it's bad enough with the handheld game, you know those crappy watches were bad. Well, let's take a look. Here we go. Alternate Beast. Alternate Beast. I don't know exactly what this game is, but if you're one of those, if you're a moody 12-year-old that thought you were edgy, this is probably the one for you. You're like, I'm not going to get The Simpsons. I'm not going to get a Frogger or nothing. You're going to get something that looks more edgy. Alternate Beast right there. Now, before we look at the next one, I'll tell you really quick, we have limited edition. That's right, limited edition. Limited edition Halloween shirts now at junkmanmerch.com. Junkman, these are going to be gone. You have until about the second week of October to order them. You want to make sure you look cool when you go trick-or-treating and get some candy. So check it out, junkmanmerch.com. Exclusive, limited edition Halloween shirts. And if you don't like the colors you see here, don't worry, you can get them in a whole bunch of different colors. Now let's get back to looking at these watches. Small Soldiers. Now this isn't really a game, but I threw it in here anyway. It's more just to make you go to the movies, you go to the store, buy the watch, you like, now I feel like I'm part of the movie. Which didn't make any sense, because I think anyone that went to see this movie, they didn't want to feel like they were a part of the movie. They just wanted to get home and forget about the movie. They wanted to go home, find a brick, and get the daddy to hit them upside the head so they don't have to remember this god-awful movie. Now, before you tell in the comments how great and classic Small Soldier is, I'll take your word for it. I never saw it. Don't take the video so seriously. And how about this? Whoa, how about this? Hard Driving. No steering wheel. Should have had a little steering wheel on it. That would have been cool. A little steering wheel. That would have been cool. But there it is. Hard Driving. I don't remember this one. But there it is. Got a car coming right at you. And it also tells the time, I guess. It says 12 o'clock. I don't know. And then we have Double Dragon. Everyone played Double Dragon back in the day. Man, I had a friend named Wooten. He loved Double Dragon. Always, hey, what you want to do? Want to go walk in the woods? No, I want to play Double Dragon. This kid always wanted to come over or me to come to his house and play Double Dragon. He always wanted me to watch him play Double Dragon. And I said, I'm not watching someone else play a video game. You kids today love watching people play video games. Back in my day, didn't you hate that when you played Mario and it wasn't like over, like if you play with your friend with Mario, it wasn't over each level. No, if you had a good player, you're like, oh, fuck, I got to watch him do 3 worlds before he dies, maybe 4. Oh, you didn't want to watch someone else play video games, even your friends. And about this, Simon's Quest. Oh, watch for Simon's Quest. I couldn't find a watch for the original Castlevania, but Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, and this one just kind of makes me mad because whenever this game came out, I wanted it for Christmas. I wanted it so bad. I was like, I played the original, couldn't solve it, wasn't that good at it. Even with the Game Genie, I couldn't even do that good at it. But I wanted it so bad. Me and my grandma used to go to Zayre's all the time and look for it. I don't think Toys R Us was open in my town then, but I remember going to Zayre's looking for it. And Christmas came, I didn't get it. I didn't get it until probably 2 months later, and then I didn't really get it. Then I walked down to Shows to Go video rental store and rented it, and I was like, this ain't no good. I'm glad I didn't get it for Christmas. If I saw a kid back then with a watch on, it would have broke my heart. I was like, I didn't even get the game. I can't even get the game, and this kid found a watch. And it wasn't again until I played it and realized it wasn't as good as the original. And then we have Mega Man 2. I like when Mega Man shoots that fire out of his gun. Pew, pew, pew. Mega Man 2. Who doesn't like Mega Man 2? Some people even say it's better than Mega Man 1. But you know what? 1, 2, 3, or 8. If you're playing it on your damn watch, you're playing it on your damn wrist, you ain't playing it because it sucks. It's just the name, because it's nothing like the real game. And how about RoboCop? That's right. Get an R-rated movie, turn it into a kid watch so you can play it. One thing good about these watches, playing it at school. Yeah, your teacher's like, oh, that's just Bobby over there. He just got a watch. He's really fascinated by the time. He's watching the seconds tick away. No, he's not. He's playing RoboCop. He's killing some drug dealers. Man, you can sneak it. Like I didn't have Tiger Electronics when I was a kid, but man, I wore a Pac-Man watch. I love that Pac-Man watch. I went on eBay to try to buy it, and they wanted like $200 for it every time I find it. I love that watch. I couldn't wait to get it, go to school, and play some Pac-Man at school. Oh, boy, you might have had a calculator watch and thought you was badass because you could do fractions. But no, I could play Pac-Man. People was like, what's that sound? I said, teacher, what's that sound? It sounds like somebody's eating ghosts. And I'd be on the corner. I got Pac-Man fever, Pac-Man fever. I didn't have to have a pocket full of quarters because I had all my quarters right here on my wrist. Okay, let's move on. I'm talking too long about that. How about a Talk Boy? Now, a lot of you grew up in the 90s and you know about Home Alone 2 and the Talk Boy is like a video camera. Did you know they made a watch too? I think you record messages into it, you could talk into it, even has sound effects. I don't know, maybe one went, who knows, maybe they did that car alarm sound that was really big in the 90s that you heard on everything. I had a little ball that used to make that sound. I don't know. And how about this? Double Dragon. I talked about Double Dragon, didn't I? I had a friend named, that's what my friend Wooten liked to come over and play. I think I talked about that. How about this one, a wrestling? Look at that. I see Hulk Hogan. I see some generic guy on the other side of the watch. As you can see, look at those pixels. They don't look nothing like Hulk Hogan or Andre the Giant. I don't even see Ted DiBiase. Hey, I don't even see anybody look like the Honky Tonk Man. And he was the greatest wrestler of all time. Remember him? They tried to pull me in. I didn't watch wrestling, and I said, I'm not going to watch it. And then they started showing commercials of a guy that dressed up like Elvis. I said, they're trying their best to get me to watch it, but still, I wouldn't watch it. Would watch the cartoon. Remember Randy Savage? Yeah, I always want to slam it to a Slim Jim or something. And then we have Batman from 1989. Whenever you mention Batman, the first movie, you always have to throw in there 1989 or Batman 89. But here he is. I guess you get to throw the Joker off a building. Batman. And what about this one? Another wrestler. Might be the same watch, but I wanted to look at it in the package. Look at the Hulkster right there. Didn't you used to want to rip your shirt off? And then you were like, well, you know what Hulk Hogan does? If you look, he rips the back of it already. It's got like 4 or 5 rips in it, so it cares really easy. Like, don't tell me that, man. And like I said, I didn't watch wrestling, but I knew Hulk Hogan. If Hulk Hogan came on, he got my attention for sure. Look at him. I think I see him ripping shirts today. I think Hulk Hogan is ripping shirts today still. How many shirts did this guy go through? And then we have, I don't know what this is, but Tiger Electronic made it. It was a watch. I put it on the list. Microset. I don't know. I'm not going to say and tell you anything about it. It says it's convertible. Don't look like the convertible my dad had when he went through a midlife crisis. No, it doesn't. And then we have the Simpsons watch. Eat my shorts, Homer. Remember that? I think Lisa Simpson used to say that. There we go. The Simpsons watch. Simpsons, man. When's the last time somebody's asked you, hey, did you see the Simpsons last night? I can't believe that shit still comes on. But most of all, I can't believe it's not funny anymore. No one watches the Simpsons. How does it still come on? I don't understand. And Sonic. A lot of you love Sonic the Hedgehog. That's the Sega version of Super Mario. Sorry. Super Mario is a lot damn cooler than Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog kind of sucks. I had it one time. I had it for, I guess it was Sonic. I thought it was TurboGrafx 16, but maybe that was a little bald-headed caveman. Anyway, I borrowed some kid's whole system so I could play Sonic. And he turned into a ball and he ran real fast, but he was no Mario. My friend used to tell me, hey, it's better than Mario, check it out Mario. I was like, no, Mario is one of the greatest games, or the greatest video games of all time. You can still play Mario today. Sonic's Sonic, you cute, but you ain't no Mario. And how about this one right here? Street Fighter 2. Yeah, you had Street Fighter 1. Your friend Philip has Street Fighter 3. And some kid has Street Fighter 2 on his damn arm. And it sucked. You know it sucked. Even if it had a green monster in it, you know it sucked. And what about this one right here? Ninja. We loved Ninja back in the 80s. We loved ninjas in the 90s. Hell, we love ninjas today. I don't know about you, but I've never seen an actual ninja. I've walked up and down my street 25 times in a year. Never seen a ninja. I went to a county fair one time, saw a really fat man riding a unicycle. I saw a lady turn into a gorilla, but I've never seen a ninja. But maybe that's why they're ninjas, because they're good at it and they hide. And you never know when you're going to see a ninja, because you won't never know. You won't see a ninja till you're dead. And then we have Aladdin. I ain't got nothing to say about this. It's stupid. I ain't never seen the movie. I ain't never seen the remake. I don't give a shit about Aladdin. So, Robin Williams does the genie. I don't care. This is crap. Moving on. And we're back with another Batman watch. This is Batman Returns. Look at that, trying to get all fancy with that artwork. Look like a comic book or something. But there you go. Now you can fight the Penguin and Catwoman. Batman Returns. You know, I gave the movie a lot of hate when it came out, but I went back and rewatched it. It's not as bad. It's not as good as '89 Batman. So you gotta throw the year in there. It's not as good as the original. It's not as bad as I thought. It just had too many characters. Why was Christopher Walken in it? There's just too many characters in that movie. But I'm talking about this crappy watch. I didn't play it, so I can't really tell you much about it. And what about this one right here? Looked at this one already. Well, there's a close-up. We looked at it in the package. There's Ninja. Ninja out of the package. And then we have Dick Tracy. They tried. Warren Beatty. Where's it Beatty? Warren Beatty, you tried. I give it to you. You tried. You tried hard to make. You saw the success of Batman 1989, so you got to put the year in. You saw Batman, and you're like, let's take another old character from a comic. No. Dick Tracy belongs in the 30s. Oh, but he used to talk to his watch. He had a telephone shoe. And you tried. They let it go. Let it go. The movies, action figures are horrible. The movies were horrible. Just give it up. And then we have Jurassic Park, and this is the only picture I could find of it online. I looked everywhere. I spent over 4 or 5 minutes looking for this thing, typed into Google, Jurassic Park Tiger Electronic Watch. This is the only one I could find, this one website. So I don't know if it's rare or what. I was hoping to see the package, but there you go. Look at that dinosaur. That's probably the most boringest looking dinosaurs I've ever seen. They don't look scary. They look horrible, and you know the game sucks. It's Tiger Electronics. You know it sucks. But believe it or not, that's all the ones I could find. Tiger Electronic watches, that is. Did Tiger Electronic make anything else? Because I don't know if I can do another video. We looked at the toys. We looked at the watches. What else did they make? Please tell me they didn't make Tiger Electronic weapons, because I don't know if I can do a whole video on that. But let me know, did you have any of these watches, or you're like, they're not that bad. They were better than the handheld games. Let me know that and more in the comments below.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.